Hello everybody, Tusky01 here, and welcome back to RPG Maker. Now today marks a special day. This is Devlog 2 of my plugin development, and I must say I have made some great progress. Now, you might have noticed over the past 2 weeks so I haven't uploaded any of the videos. I've actually been away on vacation to Jamaica and Virginia, just to relax and have some fun. And unfortunately, I ran out of anything stock, so after this, I'll be continuing with Granddad 2, and hopefully beating Sans. If not, that might be the end of Undertale because he just kicks my ass. So anyway, in this log, I'm going to provide you in the comments in the description below this actual game file here, along with all the plugins in it, the HumanWorks Game Over Rents, the Party Manager, and my script plugin here. And I'm also going to apply, just also provide the link if you just want the plugin itself. You'll have that too, just to save yourself some download time. So let's go into the parameters. So now, first things first, we have some new things from the last item. So now you can see here I have a parameter that's called death states. Now what this is, its behavior is exactly, well, not exactly the same, but it's identical to what HumanWorks, Yanfly, and Galv has done in regarding to using node tags to identify states that count as death states. What I've done here is, instead of using node tags and having RPG Maker parse every single one of those states and adding them to the death state category, what I've done here is just give the set of death state IDs and they will be considered death states. So you don't have to go into the database, set the node tags, and do all that. Just give the ID number. You can actually format this as, you know, I want this one is the incapacitation, this is like guard. You can do all that. If you want, you can do space separation, it won't matter. You can put as many as you want, and each one will be considered death states. Now here in this demo I have death state 12 is going to be my petrification state, and for the petrification aspect I have to explicitly state which state that is. It's not, the petrification is not fully finished. And what I mean by that is, I have not been able to find out where the location in the object model for the enemy actors, where their assigned image actually lies. Trying to dig and sift through that, I haven't been able to find out any of that, and it doesn't seem like many people, if any, have either been able to find that. I'm still trying to figure out what. Ah, shoot! I already forgot. Mog Hunter. How Mog Hunter assigns the collapse animation, because what I have already set is I have a pixie filter set up, and so when the petrification state is activated, checks out the enemy actor and applies a filter for grayscale to the image, and that's it. Keep it simple. It's not a collapse effect or anything, or maybe it will be. I'm not sure. We have been able to find that. No one that I'm aware of has yet been able to find a way to fully take over the collapse system in RPG Maker. And there's three. There's one for bosses, there's one for just regular enemies, and then there's another one for whatever's, and I have no idea. So moving along, in the help file, I also have here, so again, this is going to be free for commercial, non-commercial use, but I do require that you guys, provide me credit and, send me some feedback, to this email address here. I can't actually use the @ symbol here because of the note tags. Well, not note tags, but how RPG Maker actually parses the JavaScript file. So, yeah, send me some of that. Send me some feedback. Send me what you guys are doing. And then, of course, the link to the channel here. So we still have the sanity checks for the hello world, which just prints out a hello world message on the console. We have the autosave, we have the load save. They just call those would be great. I made some change to load save, which should be nice and handy. And actually I'm going to change that here. Change that message there. So now in the item trade, I've made a nice update to that. So not only now can we do multiple sets of items that are required to make a trade and then to receive items, but now we can also specify the multiple of trades. So here, in which you'll find in the help file, is if you put a 0, by default that's going to say give me everything. Trade every single item that's required to make this trade and give me that many multiples of the stuff I'm supposed to get. Do that. Otherwise, if you specify any other number that's above 0, because I do check if you give a negative number, just to do that many trades. So you don't. So if you have some pretty good items, but you don't want to give them all away, well, just have that many items. And I give you guys the freedom on this. That way, if you do the number inputs for the player, store that in a variable. When you call this, use the game system variables caller to get the value of that variable and pass in the multiple trades. So that way you guys have that right there. So you can use this any which way you want. You can implement it any way you want. It is just lovely. And then we have the petrification check that we call in the common event when we do the actual petrification state, which now just applies the filter for that applied state. That's what it should only do at this point. I actually have a whole bunch. If you look in the plugin itself, I have a whole bunch of comments and some other documentation in it. So you guys can go through and just kind of see what it does. It's super simple, and that'll provide an example use here and basically everything I have spieled out over here. And then this goes over the test states I just demonstrated. So I'm going to change this message here to great job. Being a little sarcastic there. So let's give this a whirl. So first, what I'm going to do is I'm going to showcase the game over to load the actual save file. So now what I've done here is I have a map that I've specified in the plugin. That's my custom game over screen. One auto event. And I am just calling the load save. I'm not doing anything else. But one of the things that we do have to do, that we have to check before we load screen, is to check if we have any save data. Load save not defined. Perfect. That is great. Let's check out Nova++. So I have a little bugger dude, and I was just testing this literally not even 10 minutes ago. So I'll just run through this now, and before I publish it to you guys, I will have this working. So what I'm doing here is my default message for this, let me get this here, is don't give up, but I changed the great job. So if you actually leave it blank, it's going to say don't give up. Otherwise, it's going to take that message and put it on the screen. That's the first thing it's going to do. And it's going to load that message. Whatever message you put, it's going to load it right in that message box. So after that, if there is save data, if we do have that, we're going to clear it out, do a prompt, and then give a choice. And based on the choice, we're going to say either load the file or go back to the title. But if we don't have any saved data, I'm just going to tell the player, go back to the title or exit the game. So here, very simple. We push the title if they want to go back to the title screen, or we just close out. Very simple. So let's see here. Oh, that's why. That's our problem. Done. I should probably be doing this in Eclipse or something because there is no actual syntax checker in Notepad++. It just goes and does it. It's simple, I like it, but it's okay. So with that fixed, wow, that was quick. Let's go ahead, do that. Go back here. Talk to you again. Boop. So now we're at game over. I don't have any saved data, and I can go back to the title. See, I don't have any, I can't continue. So we're going back to the new game. Go back. We closed out. No more game. Nice. So now with that, let's go to this guy here. He's going to do our autosave event. So if we look at him real quick, he's just going to give us a prompt and just call it the autosave. I checked his guy? Here. I'll show you this guy in case I didn't. So here, all he's doing is calling the game over scene. So if say yes, scene manager, go to game over. Very super simple stuff, but it actually took me a little while to get to where I am digging around for information. So we said yes, we're all set. So if we end the game, actually, why am I doing it there? I'm going over here. Well, I say good job. Oh, I don't do a clear. Yeah, I do a clear message. Oh, because I redid this here at the. See, that's the thing. When we dev things, there's always something that slips through the cracks. So now we won't see that. But what we're seeing here now is the result that, hey, there is saved data. Do you want to load it? Yes or no? So let's do yes. So we got back to our prompt. Great, we loaded up. Fantastic. No, we went back to our title. Perfect. Now we can also do this. We can change, so I can, what we can do here is, if you guys want to customize it, or if you want me to put it in there, I'm more than happy to, is instead of doing the else to push the scene to go to the title when you say no, when you don't want to load the data, is just do another message and do the same thing here. Do you want to go back to the title screen or do you want to exit? Whichever. It's all good. Now, let's continue off. Yep. Thank you. Yes, I know I'm all set. And that's great because the save stuff literally saves you at that instant of the message. It's not at the tail end or anything. Because if you see the order I have things here, autosave, we literally save right here. This will always come up. So it's just like when I did the last demonstration. So let's go to this guy real quick. So now this guy has a couple little things, but the important thing is this section and this right here. So here, when I'm doing replies, I'm just going to increase my required items. I require item IDs 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3 here. That's what these are. I require a certain amount of those, and here I'm given 10. And to showcase to you guys, I want to be able to do that, so I'll be changing this number here. So right now we're calling it item trade. I want to trade 1, 2, and 3. I want to trade 1 of 1, 2 of 2, 3 of 3 to get 4 of 4 and 5 of 5. And this I want to do as many as I can. So let's do that. Actually, so show you real quick. Nothing in my inventory. Yep. Please replenish. So now we see we have 10 of the first 3 items. So now we should get 4 of 4 and 5 of 5. However many I can make, that is 1 of 1, 2 of 2, and 3 of 3. So we should see 7, we should see 6 and 1 respectively. And then because we see 1, so we should have 12 and 15 for items 4 and 5. So let's go back to our game. Oh, I closed it out by accident. Oopsies. Continue, please. So we'll go back. Yeah, because I thought I just went up here. Yeah, replenish. Thank you. Let's make a trade. So now we see, yeah, we took 3 of 1, we took 4 of 2, and we took 9 of 3. So now we have 12 and 15 of 4 and 5 respectively. Not too bad. So now let's just do it once. So here I'm calling my item trade. Got my double arrays. And I just want to do 1 exact trade. Okay, yep. And now we will continue. So we see nothing. And I went a little quick with that. And we see we only used 1 of 1. 2 of 2, 3 of 3, and we got 4 of 4 and 5 of 5. Very nice. What happens if I don't have enough? So let's say give me 10. I want to do 10 trades. First, let's just trade. I don't have enough. Whoops. I don't even have any of them. Now we know this ain't going to be enough to do, you know, to give us 40 and 50 of things. But let's see what happens. I don't have enough. Yeah. So you can do that. So that's where all this comes in handy. You can have that level of control. So you guys are more than free to play with all of these lovely things. And just to show we can do multiple, let's do 2. Because anyone can do, you know, 1 and 2. I mean, you know, all or just 1, all or nothing. But it's when you come to give the granular ability to do these certain things. That's when you really let things flourish. So we used 2 of 1, we used 4 of 2, we used 6 of 3, and we got 4 of 8. And we got 8 of 4 and 10 of 5. What more could we want? That we don't need that anymore. So now we're going to go up here, and this is just a standard, you know, scripted battle thing where you can escape, blah blah blah. I don't care. And we would choose bats or some other character. So the bats have 2 things, and the other guy is just solo. And choose because I don't care. So we're gonna come here, and I'm gonna show you the petrification state as it is right now, and then I'll show you the other death state. So we'll actually make guarding a death state. So we guard, we're dead. But first, petrification. So first, we're going to go ahead, cast our petrified state, check our bat. Sure, hey. So let's check our game troop real quick before I do anything else. So we're gonna come here, we're going to, let's see, I'll send game troop. And we want, and states, and we want state 0. Yeah. Oh. Here we go. Yeah, I forgot that it's the enemy. It's this. Then it's, and then we can check the states. And because there's only one state on for enemy 0. Oh, I'll have to go. Oop. Got to return the array. There we go. So we come here. And so what I've done, I've just opened the debugger, checking A. This is in enemy troop 0. A. This guy here is 0. So I'm checking out. Give me your states. So I'm calling the game troop, the enemies. I know which one it is. Return the array of states. But I will only want the first one. I'm only going to call that. So I see I have ID number 12. That's my petrification state. And if I look down here, petrification. So he has that state. So now let's get rid of this guy. Bat 2. Harold. Come on. There we go. That's how we do. We won. We did it. Let's best friend both. Yeah. Yeah. Because in the first iteration of this, we couldn't process any of the experience or the gold. But now because we've actually made it an official state, RPG Maker will automatically do those calculations for you. So, yeah, we did it. So let's do other guy. He's got to petrify us. So I'm just going to fight, guard. He did it. He petrified us. Hey! Oh yeah, because it's a thing. Yeah. No. You're wrong. Because you're supposed to do the other part. So you have data. Oh, because we didn't load. Yeah, whatever. So, anywho's, I'll probably just finagle with this a little more. Anywho's, so I saw, just to show you guys, and you know, it's not anything kind of to enemies. He just has a petrify skill, and all these guys do is just regular attack, and that's all we have for skills. So that way, you guys can. You guys see all that there, so cool. So now let's do something fun. Let's make everything, every state a death state. Well, maybe not. Guard. Guard is 2. Knockout is already set to be a death state by default in RPG Maker, so we don't have to worry about that. But yeah, let's make guard at that state. Let's do that. So we go here into our dead states. Continue. Yeah, the bats. Guard. I died. I died. Would have thunk it. So what happens if we not make it a death state? Oops. Get back here. There we go. Continue, please. So let's guard again. Oh, this time we didn't die. And we're just back to normal battle bats. Blah, blah, blah. Yes, yes, yes. I don't feel like it. So there we go. So looks like again I still have a couple little things to just kind of finesse here and there, but that's it. This is the plugin I've been working on for quite a while, and I hope you guys find some good use for it. Let me know what you guys think. If there's anything you guys want to add to it, or maybe if you guys make changes, you know, and you want me to take a look at them, you know, yeah, just show me what you guys can do with it. I'll be more than happy to see that. And if you guys ever want me to demo anything that you guys are making, let me know, and I'll put it on my list here of games to play, and I'll totally get on that. So thank you guys again for your time. This has been awesome. Yeah. So if any of you can actually can help me out here to make this even better, to get the pixie filter going, like I said, I already have it created in the plugin. It should be commented out, but it's not doing anything because we don't know how to apply that yet. We just need to figure that out, because now, well, because then what we can also do is set freezing. If you want to say to have a frozen state and have that be a death state, we can do that here too. And you know, if there's like a certain pixie filter that you created or want to have done, let's add it. Let's add to this. Let's make it awesome. Because this doesn't rely on any other plugins. If you don't have the Party Manager plugin, then the add-in trade's going to be fine. The Game Over events is specifically for the Hime Works thing, but this is really just a demonstration. It's just a prompt. What the thing is, it really is just a series of prompts that just take some feedback. It doesn't even go. It doesn't call the game over scene. It doesn't do any of that. So you guys can use it on out of a different event or a menu call to say load last game or do something else. So you guys really have the freedom. So nothing actually depends on the Hime Works plugin, but they are there to showcase what you can actually do with it. And in the case of item trades, if you have multiple parties, managing multiple inventories is a huge pain in the butt. And thanks to their hard work on that plugin, that work is done. And then what I've done here is I just look at the active party. Give me your items. Let's check it out. So until next time, thanks again for watching. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Give me some feedback. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you very much, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.